Hi, my name is Allison McLeod. I'm a physical exercise specialist with the Canadian Forces Ottawa-Gatineau base. I'm very excited for you to watch these Solid Foundation videos, but before you participate, please take the time to read the disclaimer. Enjoy!
Welcome to the Solid Foundation video series. In this series, we are going over joints that are commonly seen by the reconditioning team and educating you on range of motion, proper activation, and then using that knowledge to integrate into exercises that you commonly use at the gym. Today's video, we're going over the shoulder joint gym integration. So exercises that require quite a bit of stability and strength from the shoulder joint into traditional gym exercises. If you haven't watched the videos on shoulder range of motion and activation, please take the time to do so, as this information is essential for this video. Cam here is going to help me demonstrate some exercises for you. We're going to start with the lat pull down. So we don't have a lat pull down machine, but we're using a strength band and we're anchoring it high up. Please pay attention to what you're anchoring your band to. You need to make sure that it's stable, because if it's not, you risk having it fall on you, and we do not want that. So she's going to approach the band, grab on, going to brace her core, make sure that lower back doesn't compromise. Notice how her shoulder blades are sliding up like so, and as she pulls down, they depress and slide together. She controls the band as she pulls down, and more importantly, she controls it as it goes back up. She doesn't let the band whip her arms forward, and that will give you great strength throughout the entire range of motion through that exercise. As she goes up to the top, she allows a little bit of a shrug. That's okay. She's allowing the shoulder blades to elevate as well as depress throughout this range of motion and through this exercise. Okay, we just did a pulling exercise. Now we're going to do a push exercise. I recommend that you start using dumbbells at the gym. It allows for a little bit more flexibility in terms of your range of motion, because if you have a bar, you're kind of fixed, and if your range of motion is not quite there yet, it could cause some problems. All right, in that front rack position, core is braced, not allowing for that compromise in the lower back. Just going to press up overhead, allowing for a bit of a shrug, right, because you want to activate your traps too. Her shoulder blades elevate and depress as she does this. Even a little bit of winging out is okay. When she's in the top position, her arms are locking out and then brings it back down with great control, similar to the lat pull down. Perfect. So now we're going to go to a bench over row using this bench. We are going to start off using a bench. The bench allows for you to have a little bit more control over your neutral spine, over your core. However, a great progression for that would be doing it, right, kind of freestanding, not having that base of support. Requires a lot more core activation, so I recommend doing so once you're comfortable with this movement. So she approaches the bench. She's going to put her knee on the bench and hand to stabilize. Core is still braced, even though you're getting that little bit of external help. Starting with your scapula kind of sliding towards the outside. She's going to row up, squeezing her shoulder blade in, and then bring it back down, right? Going through that whole range of motion. We've done lots of scapular protraction, retraction. Now we're applying it. Notice where her elbow is going to. As she pulls up, she's pulling it back. That activates the lats, a very strong muscle, and we just want to keep on getting it stronger. Very good. All right. Final exercise, we are doing chest press. Once again, you can do this with a bar. However, dumbbells allows a little bit more flexibility for your range of motion. So I encourage you start with this and then move up. So safely getting onto the bench, making sure their feet have points of contact with the ground. So what she's actually doing is she's depressing her shoulder blades. That's why there's a bit of an arch in her back, activating her lats. Starting in a press position, control, bringing it down, allowing her shoulder blades to slide in a little bit, and then pressing up. Look at the depth at which she's bringing her elbows down, right? Not too far. She doesn't put herself in a compromising position with too much strain at the front of the joint, pressing up overhead. Very good. I want you to take the information you've learned over these videos and apply to every exercise you do that is upper body focus, right? So even if you just choose to do a single arm overhead press or what have you, you're still using the information of sliding that shoulder blade up and down, winging it out, controlling the entire movement in your PT. If you have any questions on how to integrate the information to a particular exercise, please feel free to contact or find an FSI at the gym you are at and ask them for your help. Thank you. Oh my God. 1 second. Actually, stay there. Stay there. If you have any questions on how to integrate the knowledge learned from these videos into your PT, please feel free to find an FSI and ask them for their help.
Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in more, please subscribe to this channel.